Hey, good afternoon and welcome to Vanessa Loves. So today I wanted to share something, I'll say simple with you. The way my mind works is quite simple, but it kind of made so much sense to me and I wondered if it would help you. The topic this week is wisdom, but I don't want to talk about the wisdom that they know about, which is, knowledge and experience and good judgment. I want to talk about innate wisdom. I want to talk about the kind of wisdom that we only know through feeling. You know, when it's innate, it's within us. And innate wisdom, the innate part of us that's just brilliant. And I was training this morning, swimming training, and just back a little step, when people call me wise, it makes me smile because I think we're all wise, and I feel very flattered, and I say thank you, but it does make me smile because I believe we're all wise. I think that some of us just don't recognize it. And what do I mean by that? And it's the innate wisdom piece. We all have this brilliance within us, and that is what my life's work is about, is helping us tap into that brilliance. So when I was swimming training this morning, and actually it was something that came up yesterday, but I was thinking about it this morning, I was writing down medicate, because a lot of my work is helping people who self-medicate to not self-medicate. And what do I mean by that? When we medicate something, we're taking a drug to perhaps calm pain. And when we self-medicate, we will find something outside of ourselves to help with how we feel, to help ourselves feel better. So, for example, I've had a really bad day. I'm going to have a glass of wine. I'm feeling a bit tired. I think I'm going to have a coffee. I feel a bit fed up. I'm going to have a piece of cake. You know what I could really do with feeling better about myself? I'm going to call my mate. She'll help me feel better. So on. I think you get the picture. Or a classic is busyness. Staying so busy that you just, whenever you have got something coming up inside of you, when you are asked, when your innate wisdom is asking you to listen, you just stay busy, 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 busy. We all do it. We all do it because that's our conditioning and that's our programming. And when I wrote medicate down, I recognized in my lovely simple brain that medicate and meditate are near enough exactly the same word apart from one letter. We are that close. The line is so fine between medicate and meditate. So my thing for you on wisdom is listen to your innate wisdom this week, and when you feel like self-medicating, you've got a headache, you want to take paracetamol, you need a pick-me-up in the afternoon, so you reach for cake or coffee. If you're feeling fed up, you reach out to a mate. And I'm not saying don't do these things. I'm not saying don't do these things, because we all do it, right? What I'm asking you, or I'm inviting you to become aware of within yourself, is when you reach for these things outside of you, is it possible that it is your innate wisdom tapping on the inside of your heart saying, hello, can you listen to me? And it's just that it's a really quiet tap and a quiet whisper, and we keep it busy with all the other things. We quieten it down with all the other things. Next time you find yourself saying, I need a pick-me-up, or I want to feel better, and you reach outside of yourself for food or drugs or alcohol or sex or rock and roll or exercise or busyness or people, whatever it might be, I invite you to shift from medicate to meditate. And again, I don't mean meditate as in sit in a cross-legged lotus position humming for 20 minutes an hour. The key for me is the awareness of when I go, I've had a bad day, I want a gin and tonic. Somebody said it to me years ago and I'll never forget it. Why do you want to numb yourself out with a gin and tonic? Work that out first. accept that, do the work around that, and then have a gin and tonic. Now that I can do, and that's what I help people do, because we can and we have it in us to make better choices that serve us, right? So, and again, I'm not saying don't have gin and tonic and don't have cake and don't reach out to your friends if you're feeling a bit crappy at all. But what happens if you feel crappy and there isn't any gin and tonic, or there is no one around, or there is no cake? What do you do then? So practice while you can, when there is cake available, when there is gin and tonic available, when there is other people around. Practice that next time you go to reach out to somebody or something else, just sit quietly, like I am right now, just looking at the clouds. The sun's just gone behind the clouds. The trees look amazing. I'm sitting on my swing bench again. And meditate is to become familiar with. We don't have to spend hours and hours and hours. Some of us like to spend a lot of time there. I do, because I want to for my work. I need to for my work. I have a lot of people who rely on me to be strong and centered, and I can best serve people when I'm there. I also appreciate my life is better the more I meditate, and the more I stay calm, and the more I look after myself. But just as I share with my coaching group nearly every day, just sometimes 30 seconds to a minute to just stop and breathe. I feel like a gin and tonic. I need a coffee. I need cake. I need this person. Just stop. 30 seconds, 1 minute. I'm sure we all have that. Even if you do it when you're on the loo, because we all do that as well, right? Just stop and breathe. Connect to yourself, and then see if you feel like you need that thing or that person. And if you do, fine, but just practice at getting better at listening to yourself. That for me is innate wisdom, is when we can sit and listen to ourselves, connect to that place, and then make a different choice based on your innate wisdom. Any thoughts, feelings, questions, comments, please share, because that's the best way we learn, is being in conversation and the experience of it with each other. God bless you. I'll catch you soon.